What should we make? They might say, how about pasta? You can answer, sure. I love pasta. This kind of conversation is very useful because it teaches you how to make suggestions and respond naturally. Maybe you want to go outside. You can ask, do you want to go out for dinner? The other person might say, sure. Where should we go? You can say, how about the restaurant near our house? The other person says, that sounds good. What time should we leave? You can answer, how about 7 o'clock? Perfect. I will be ready. This is a simple conversation, but you can use it in many real-life situations. Now imagine that you decide to stay home and cook dinner. You walk into the kitchen and ask, what should we make? Someone says, how about chicken and rice? You answer, good idea. Do we have any chicken? They say, yes, we have some in the refrigerator. You ask, do we have enough rice? They answer, yes, there is plenty. Great. I will start cooking. Can you wash the vegetables? Sure. I will do that. This conversation gives you useful vocabulary for food, cooking, and cooperation. When dinner is ready, you can say, dinner is ready. Come to the table. Someone might answer, okay. I am coming. You can say, everything looks delicious. Another person might say, I am really hungry. Let us eat. During dinner, you can ask, how was your day? You can talk about work, school, family, plans, and many other topics. You can also talk about the food. This tastes really good. The chicken is delicious. The rice is perfect. Do you want some more? The other person might say, yes, please. Or they may say, no, thank you. I am full. After dinner, there are usually some chores to do. Someone may ask, who is going to wash the dishes? You can say, I will wash the dishes. Can you clean the table? The other person might say, sure. I will do it. You can also say, please put the leftovers in the refrigerator. Take out the trash when you are finished. These are practical expressions that you can hear and use at home. Now imagine that you have finished cleaning. You sit down and relax. Maybe a friend calls you on the phone. You answer, hello. How are you? Your friend says, I am good. How about you? You say, I am doing well. I just finished dinner. Your friend asks, what are you doing now? You say, I am relaxing at home. What about you? Your friend says, I am watching a movie. You can ask, what are you watching? They tell you about the movie, and you continue the conversation. This is an easy way to practice speaking English over the phone. Sometimes you may be too busy to talk. If someone calls you at the wrong time, you can say, I am a little busy right now. Can I call you back later? The person might say, sure. No problem. You can answer, thanks. I will call you later. Another useful expression is I will call you when I am free. These expressions can make your English sound more natural. Now let us practice talking about tomorrow. Someone at home might ask, what are you doing tomorrow? You can answer, I am going to work in the morning. Then I am going to the grocery store. In the evening, I will probably stay home. The other person might ask, do you need anything from the store? You can say, yes. Please get some milk, bread, and eggs. You can also ask, do you need anything? This is a very common question in everyday English. Let us talk about feelings for a moment. Maybe someone notices that you look worried. They ask, are you okay? You can say, yes, I am okay. I am just thinking about tomorrow. Or you can say, I am a little stressed. I have a lot to do. The other person might say, do not worry. Everything will be okay. You can answer, thank you. I appreciate that. If someone is tired, you can say, you should get some rest. If someone is sad, you can say, I am here if you need anything. These simple expressions help you communicate with care and kindness. Now it is getting late. You look at the clock and say, wow, it is already late. I need to get ready for bed. You brush your teeth, wash your face, and prepare your clothes for tomorrow. Someone might say, are you going to bed? You can answer, yes. I have to wake up early tomorrow. The person says, good night. Sleep well. You answer, good night. See you tomorrow. These are simple expressions, but they are very useful. Before you sleep, take a few minutes to think about your English. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? Maybe you learned 5 new words. Maybe you practiced 10 sentences. Maybe you listened to an English lesson. That is progress. You do not need to learn hundreds of words every day. Small daily practice can make a big difference over time. I want you to remember that your home can become your English classroom. You can practice English while making breakfast, cleaning your room, cooking dinner, getting dressed, or relaxing. Look around you and describe what you see. Say, this is my table. This is my chair. The window is open. The door is closed. My phone is on the desk. I am drinking water. I am reading a book. These simple sentences can train your brain to think in English. You can also practice questions every day. Ask yourself, what am I doing? What do I need? What do I want? Where am I going? What am I going to eat? What time is it? How do I feel today? Then answer each question in English. This kind of practice can help you become faster and more confident when speaking. Remember, real-life English is not always complicated. Most everyday conversations use common words and short sentences. The important thing is to understand the meaning and use the expressions naturally. Do not be afraid of simple English. Simple English is powerful English. Let us quickly review some useful expressions from today. Good morning. How did you sleep? What are you making for breakfast? What would you like to drink? Are you ready yet? I am almost ready. Where is my phone? I cannot find it. What are you doing? I am working. Could you please keep the noise down? I need some quiet time. What do you want for lunch? How was your day? What are we doing tonight? That sounds like a good idea. What should we make for dinner? Can you help me? Dinner is ready. Do you want some more? I am full. Who is going to wash the dishes? What are you doing tomorrow? Are you okay? Do not worry. I am going to bed. Good night. Sleep well. Excellent. These expressions are useful because you can use them in real situations. Try to repeat them several times. Do not just listen. Speak. Use your voice. Even if you are alone, practice aloud. Your goal is to make English feel natural. If you are a beginner, remember that mistakes are normal. You may forget a word. You may pronounce something incorrectly. You may make a grammar mistake. That is okay. Every mistake gives you a chance to learn. Do not wait for perfect English. Start with the English you have today and improve it step by step. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this English conversation at home lesson helped you understand how simple and useful real-life English can be. Practice these conversations every day. Use the sentences at home. Talk to yourself. Speak with your family or friends. Listen to English regularly. Little by little, your confidence will grow. I am Jessica, and I am very happy to learn with you here on Learning English USA. Remember, you do not have to become fluent in one day. Just keep learning one word, one sentence, and one conversation at a time. Your progress may be slow, but every step matters. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep practicing, and never give up. Thank you for learning with me today. Take care of yourself, have a wonderful day or evening, and remember to practice English every day. I will see you in our next lesson here on Learning English USA. Until then, stay positive, stay confident, and keep speaking English.